outreach plan. And what you see there on your right, that's going to be the logo, that it's a branding for the I-5 corridor. And when I mean the I-5 corridor, I'm talking about from Castaic all the way to the Orange County line. And throughout that corridor, we have a branding which says improving Interstate 5 for your drive. And it also shows the website, i-5info.com, where you can actually visit and drill into all the segments that I'm referring to will be there, where you can actually tap into one of the segments. You'll be getting more information on it. In addition to that, when we actually start construction, there is an area there where you actually will be able to see closures, anticipated closures. So it's going to be a live website that is constantly updated with press releases and so on. In addition to that, we have collateral material to let people know what's going on, like the ones that were handed to you outside as you're walking in. The brochures to let people know about the project. I mentioned to you we have the I-5 website, which is i-5info.com. We also have a toll-free hotline, and we also will be conducting meetings such as these to let people know what's going to be anticipated during construction. This is a sample of the collateral material that you've received, and if you need more, we do have a table that will provide more of these samples. As well as this is a flavor of what you'll see on the website, www.i-5info.com. And that site, like I mentioned, will include major projects as well on I-5 North. We're talking about north of the 134. We also have a lot of major projects that are going on. And the ultimate goal is moving the carpool lane from north and south closer towards downtown LA. And you will be able to get more information about I-5 North from that website as well. We also have the toll-free hotline, and that is 855-454-6335. You will be getting, once you call this number, you will be getting a live person to answer you during business hours. And all these calls are logged in, and we will be calling you back if we don't have the answer for you at that time. And there will be somebody calling you back within 24 hours, excluding weekends. So you will be getting responses back for your questions. And, yes. 855-454-6335. That number, 855-454-6335. That number is also the brochure, and if you need more brochures, we do have some more outside that we will be able to be more than happy to provide you more. In addition to all that, we will be having also an advocate office that will be stationed in Norwalk, right here, where you can actually walk up to an office and you can discuss issues or concerns with a Caltrans employee that will be able to assist you and address any concerns or questions that you have. And that will be an advocate office situated in the city of Norwalk where you can actually walk up and ask your questions. I ask if you can please hold all the questions to the end. I will try to speak louder. In addition to all these mitigation measures, Caltrans also staged projects in order to alleviate the impact on the local communities. We don't have the staging on all the projects yet, and all the segments, as they have not been progressed as Carmenita yet. So just to give you a flavor of how we stage the projects, I will be sharing really briefly the staging on the Carmenita. We're breaking the staging on Carmenita into 3 segments, 3 stages. First stage taking 15 months, and then the second is 18 months and 14 months. The goal is to minimize the impact. So here you have a depiction of what you see in blue is the existing Carmenita Bridge or Carmenita Road as it exists today in blue. So at the first stage, what we will do is that we will start building the southerly half of Carmenita Bridge. We will also construct most of Firestone and Freeway Drive. We'll also construct the temporary pavement outside the freeway. And then what happens is that once the lanes are provided outside the freeway, we move all the traffic to the outside of the freeway, and then to the outside strip. You probably won't see it that much here, but it's outside the red line. And as well, we will be constructing the northern span of Carmenita Bridge. Throughout this time, what you see in blue there, the Carmenita Bridge is still open to through traffic. So, part of stage 2, we will also detour freeway traffic to the temporary pavement that we built outside the freeway in stage 1. We will be closing the southbound ramps, but before we close it, we will be providing temporary southbound ramps. We will also be providing a temporary northbound off-ramp and then closing the northbound off-ramp. And in the meantime, the existing northbound on-ramp will be open. Stage 3, which is the final stage, when we have completed constructing the Carmenita, at least half of the Carmenita Bridge, the westerly side, at that time, that's when it's open to traffic. Half of the 10-lane bridge is open to traffic. We will be demolishing the Carmenita Bridge. So only at that time we will be touching the Carmenita and impact, but at that time, through traffic will be routed to the new Carmenita Bridge. This is to give you a flavor of what to come. This is the aesthetics. We had a landscape and aesthetic committee that have been working very closely with all the cities along the corridor and to identify a theme. And that's basically where the name of it is Victorian Scallop Theme. And there's a lot of scallops, and you'll see that throughout the new corridor, as well as you'll see it on the fencing, on the barrier, and so on. And this is basically a brief depiction of what the corridor will look. And that's going to give it a harmonious look while you're driving from the Orange County line all the way to the 605. And this is basically a flavor of what we will be having in LA once the project is complete. With that, I will turn it over to our Mr. Andrew Nierenberg, who is our Deputy District Director of Right-of-Way, and he will be sharing with you an overview of the right-of-way process.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? No. Can't hear me. How about now? Yes. Better? Okay, good. Maybe I should switch microphones. How about now? Better?
Yes.
Okay. Right-of-way process. I'm here to talk to you tonight about the right-of-way process. And you're the part of Caltrans that acquires property for the freeway and, if necessary, relocates people into their new properties, their new residences. The right-of-way process includes the appraisal, acquisition, and relocation of property owners as well as renters who are properties are necessary for the project. It also includes demolition and sometimes may include the property management. You're going to see right-of-way agents. Right-of-way agents will come out to speak to you. And if you're a property owner living in a property, you'll have contact with several different agents. First of all, an appraiser, an appraisal agent will come and speak to you. And then after that, an acquisition agent will contact you to make your first written offer. After the acquisition agent speaks to you, an agent who specializes in relocation, if you're going to be relocated, will speak to you about the relocation process. And again, possibly a property management agent. If you are a renter, you'll have contact primarily with a relocation assistance agent during the relocation process and possibly a property management specialist. An appraiser is just that. An appraiser estimates the fair market value of your property. The appraiser sends a letter to you called the Notice of Decision to Appraise and asks you to accompany him or her on the inspection. The appraiser will measure, inspect, and take pictures of your property and assist in the appraisal preparation and gather information, talk to you, go through the appraisal process. The acquisition agent will actually make the appointment with you to present the first written offer. We, by policy, need to make the first written offer within 30 days of the final approval of the appraisal. The relocation agent will provide you with relocation assistance, help you calculate benefits based on your individual situation. Each case is different. The RAP agent will assist you with your move and filing all claims for your relocation benefits. Also, the RAP agent is responsible for inspecting your replacement property to make sure it's decent, safe, and sanitary and meets those qualifications of the program. The RAP agent will coordinate closing escrow with you and any replacement escrow required. Okay, we have a number of right-of-way agents here this evening to help you when you have individual questions. However, you can call our right-of-way project coordinator, John Giroge, at 213-897-1685. This is our general website. Of course, we have project websites, and we will also be helping with the advocate's office when it's established here in Norwalk and helping staff that office. Thank you.
Just